Today's video, I want to be going over how I got 3,000 emails collected from literally one of my Instagram videos. And by the way, I'm not telling you that you need to go viral in this video, because yeah, this video did get 2.5 million views. Now, don't worry, you don't need to go viral to get high quality leads. You can just get 2,000 views, 3,000 views, 5,000. It really does come down to the right content strategy. And if you have the right content strategy, you can collect hundreds of emails, high quality emails from one video, or you can collect tens of emails from one video. All of that can convert into really high quality leads. And as you can see here, literally from this one video, it started 26,000 conversations in my DMs, right? Of people saying, hey, I want the asset, and me giving them the asset and collecting their email. And this led me to collecting 2,900 emails, and then the rest of the emails are just from other videos. But yeah, in this video, I'm going to be telling you exactly how I came up with the content idea, exactly how I found and scripted the video, and exactly how I incentivize people to want to comment it, right? And exactly how you can do the same thing with your brand. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, the mistake that most business owners make that allows them to get literally zero leads from their content is they just give random value with no clear next steps, right? I know that when I sign a lot of my clients, one big problem that they're having with their content is that not only they don't have time to create content, right? But for the ones that are creating content already and then they come to me saying they need help, they give a lot of random value that's unrelated to their niche, right? For example, I had a client that was in business funding, and before he came to me, he was creating podcast clips about entrepreneurship, right? And why you should never give up as an entrepreneur. Now, I analyzed his content and I told him, hey, your niche is in business funding, but you're telling people about entrepreneurship, and that's going to frame you as something completely different, right? A good metric towards seeing if you have the right offer messaging is someone should just pick any single one of your videos and they should be able to tell exactly what your business does, right? They should be able to go onto your page, pick out a random video, and if they have no clue who you are, just from that video, they should be able to tell, okay, this guy probably sells business funding, right? Or if you're a tax CPA, right, someone should be able to come onto your content, and based off what you're saying, they should be able to say, okay, this guy probably has a tax service, as he sounds like an expert in tax, right? So he's probably a tax CPA. So if you create content that's so unrelated to what you do, you're giving random value, and random value leads to no clear next steps, right? And you're going to build the complete wrong type of audience. Now, another mistake is that they post but don't collect anything, right? So a big mistake is that you give so much good value away, people really perceive you as the expert, and then you just say, okay, bye, the video's done, right? Now, I'd say obviously you don't want to have a CTA in every single one of your videos, but if you have every single one of your videos that gives good value, but you don't tell them to comment anything, then you're missing out on emails, you're missing out on opt-in leads, people giving you their phone number, their emails, and then you can call them, email them for email marketing. You're obviously missing out on so many leads if you don't collect anything, right? And then the third mistake, that they wait for leads to come to them instead of building systems. Your content is going to be the most important asset you have in 2025, right? Leads are not going to come to you. You need to build your personal brand, and your personal brand is going to be like the garden that attracts a bunch of leads, right? So those are the three common mistakes a lot of business owners make, and that's probably the three most common mistakes people have when they come to me for my services. So let me tell you my process for getting those 3,000 leads from one single video. So the key to collecting leads from one video is this. So I created a video built around a specific trend that was going on. So for example, in this video, I was going over transition hooks. So I can actually show you my page right now. So this is my page here on Instagram. Here's the video. And let's just look at this for a second, right? So it was me, transition hook, yeah. And then ever wondered where all these clips come from? Well, I just found the website. Yeah, so at this time, when was this? This was like September 2024. Yeah, so around this time in September 2024, this was really popping off, right? Transitional hooks was one of the biggest things, right? Everyone was going viral with transitional hooks. Everyone was, really searching for where the hell are these videos, because every single business owner was using it. Every single small business was using it in their marketing, right? And it was going so viral. And I made a video around that. So I offered a very valuable asset that solved that exact problem people were searching for, right? And they were searching for where to get those clips from. And then, and then my simple CTA at the end of the video was follow plus comment hook, and I'll send it over to you. That allowed me to literally get like 15,000 followers from one video. So many leads collected, and trust me, I had a lot of high quality leads that came from that video. Like, trust me, I signed a good amount of clients from that. And oh my gosh, one huge mistake that I had is that I had my DMs disabled at that time, right? So new people couldn't DM me. I guarantee you that if I didn't have my DMs disabled, I would have made so much more money off that video. But I was an idiot. I had my DMs literally disabled in my peak time. So So think about right now, what is something that's in trend in your niche right now, right? If you're a fitness coach, maybe there's a specific workout, or I have no clue, but whatever there is in a specific trend right now in your niche, adapt to it, find the solution that people are looking for and are really actively searching for, and then give that away in your video, right? And then obviously just market it well in your video. And then like every comment you can start a conversation, right? So one way I signed a lot of clients from that video was that people would comment on my videos, right? For example, let's just find someone, for example, anyone here, right? They commented on my video. I sent over the asset with the thing, and I said, I did appointment setting. So after that, 2 days later, I said, hey, how have you been finding my content useful so far? And then all the qualified leads that did that, I messaged them that thing. I started a conversation with them, and I booked many calls from that one video, right? So this is how it really works on a broad scale. Video, people comments because if you gave a useful asset, it starts a DM, right? You can collect their email, they turn into a warm lead, and then you can either get them on a booked call through email marketing, or you can start a conversation with them in the DMs, right? And you can book calls through that way. That is what I did. And I got some closed deals from that. But of course, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, obviously all the 3,000 leads weren't qualified. Like, of course not. Like, some were just curious and wanted the free asset. A lot were just, like Indian video editors and like people that weren't really qualified. But yeah, a really solid percent were high quality leads that followed me because I provided value for them, which started my sales process of nurturing them with more content. They started to know, like, and trust me because of my personal brand. And then they eventually reached out to me saying, hey, Neil, I want to grow my personal brand to scale my business. Can you do the same for me? And then I was like, yeah, of course. So yeah, obviously not all of them were 3,000 qualified leads. It's like a dream. But yeah, a lot of them were. And at the end of the day, it really all comes down to content strategy, right? Like having a good content research, actually knowing what you're doing, scripting, actually being able to capture people till the end of your video. Like everything is down to content strategy. Like recently one of my clients, I helped my client to go viral. So this was his video here. It just got 1.6 million views, 31K, 41K. And yeah, like, it's getting a good amount of leads towards his website here. We took him from like 200 followers to 13.8K followers, and that's down because of content strategy, right? It's all down to content strategy. With the right content strategy, you can truly build a huge audience, nurture them with really good content, attract your dream leads, and really scale from there. So with the right content strategy, you can also get videos like these. Because I know my client, how many comments did he get? Yeah, 4,000 comments, right? Look at that, 4,000 comments. And all of these comments are straight towards his website, where he has a team that is vetting all the leads, right? So that is very good. So yeah, I mean, if you're a business owner, you want me to do the same thing for you, then you can just watch the first literally 5-minute free training in my description below. you can learn exactly how you can do the same, how I can implement it for you. And yeah, I mean, this is also my Instagram. If you guys have any questions about content, let me know. I'm gonna start uploading way more YouTube videos. I took a little 2-week break because I wanted to focus on client fulfillment. And yeah, this is my Instagram. Text me if you need any help, and thank you for watching. See you in the next video.